And welcome to another episode of the Madness of the Multiverse. I am your host, Dave, or DM Dave, here at Sputter Media with my cast and crew. We are recording not live tonight. We are working with a new format. We're going to do a recorded format, and this will hopefully allow us to bring more shows to you, to those of you who keep coming back to watch when we do it recorded instead of live. We think that this will be a better way to get more content out to our loyal viewers. So before further ado, let me also tell you we're recording on October 7th, which happens to be my 40th birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
Happy birthday.
yes, thank you. Sing the praises unto me, the Lord of Sputter. Okay,
You don't
I'm
look
done.
older than 29.
I don't look older than 69, was that? I that's what I heard.
39.
Which is pretty nice. Alrighty then, let's go down the line and introduce the rest of my cast. You guys know these people. Tell them who you are and where they can find you. Go ahead and start with my brother from an Asian mother, Chris Masters Ma.
Heyo, Chris Masters Ma. You can find me on Facebook and socials, I guess. Chris Masters Ma. I'm coming from Melbourne. And I'm playing Capella, the Bard.
Playing Capella the Bard. Capella the Bard. All right. I'm just going to go straight down the line in order of your pictures and how they appear above my head right now. So go ahead and Sola, tell them who you are and where they can find you. Oh, wait. I forgot a question of the day. How could I do that? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I got to back up a step, don't I? It's tradition, right? We can't come in without a question of the day.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what's important, but not too like flame worry. Okay, so here's one. I talked to you guys earlier when we were backstage before the show tonight about a new show, bringing back Cyber Knight Season 2 and having a little supernatural twist to it. And so my question is, based on the original creator of Cyberpunk, he really, really disliked Shadowrun in particular because he felt that the cyberpunk genre should not have magic and the supernatural in it because it should have this hopeless dystopia that was part of its core. And my question is to you guys, what do you think about mixing the genres of fantasy and cyberpunk? I think that there is room for it. But I also do agree with and appreciate how the original creator kind of felt. I understand why he felt that way, but I still feel like there is room for cross genres to exist. That's my response. And we'll toss it over to Chris before we get to the introduction of Sola. What are your thoughts about mixing those cyberpunk and fantasy genres, or even like those mixing of other genres? What do you think about those kinds of stories?
That's really interesting to hear that. And I would, having only played Cyberpunk on Xbox and understanding that there is no magic in that, I kind of see his point of view. So I tend to agree.
I think I have fixed the issue. We are back on. I know we have fixed the issue. We are back on. I'm recording. So, sorry, let's get back to Chris. You were just finishing up right when things kind of cut out. So, Sola, let's get over to talking about who you are. Tell them who you are, where they can find you, and what is your answer to the question about mixing these genres?
Yes. I mean, hello. I am Sola, and oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I play Do the fighter, and you can find me on Instagram as Sola Green. If you're interested in pictures of the sky and food. And I just generally like to have fun, and D&D happens to be a lot of fun. And for my answer to the question, I think absolutely love the genres, not just cyberpunk and fantasy, but any genres being mixed together. It's just that you have to be careful. To me, you have to be careful with it because you can do it very poorly, or you can do it very good. But then I think that's true with anything that you do. And I personally always find things when they're mixed together, they can have unique twists that you couldn't come across if you didn't try.
I like that. That's a cool take. Cool. All right, straight down the line to my man Tony. Tony, tell him who you are, where they can find. No, wait, that's Naga. That's Naga's picture. Naga, tell him who you are and where they can find you.
Hey everybody, I'm Naga. You can find me on just about any platform under the moniker of Nagatsu, Nagatsu Seiken, Nagatsu 11. Good luck actually getting in contact with me anywhere other than Twitter or Discord, because those are really the only platforms I'm active on anymore. As
Naga,
for
how do you spell
the Nagatsu.
Oh, that's pretty easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Nagatsu.
Yep. And as for the question, I fully approve, because I think it was Asimov who said it best, that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So
Ooh.
I don't see any real problem with it. And like Sola said, if you do it well, you can take things in really interesting directions.
All right, thank you.
Well said.
I agree.
Well said.
Okay, and last but not least, Tony, who I accidentally almost introduced slightly early out of order. Tell them who you are and where they can find you.
I am Tony Hockenberry. You can find me pretty much nowhere, but I am on Facebook and X and under my name, and on Twitch as Floyd Lives, Floyd_lives. And as for the question, I have two takes on it. First is the creator's original intent, notwithstanding. While I appreciate that, once it's out there, it's basically the consumer of that content to do with it as they wish, or imagine it as they wish. So if they want to go a more magical route, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to honor that, which is my second take, there's plenty of ways to mash these genres that don't involve necessarily magic. You have the supernatural, even going into the more scientific form of vampirism, like I don't know if you've watched The Strain. Yeah, there's any number of different takes on vampirism and werewolves and such to draw upon a more sciencey, more cyber-ish take on that. So I think it's all fair game.
Yeah,
I like that.
Hypertrichosis for lycanthropy and porphyria for vampirism.
Yeah.
Love it.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
as long as
it.
there's a good reason behind it. Yeah, I think it's good.
Well, that makes me feel better about mangling the fucking content, because, ladies and gentlemen, I am working on a new take on Cyberpunk for Cyber Knights Season 2. We look forward to announcing more information about that in coming weeks. So stay tuned. More sputter content coming at you. That is the plan. So, before we get too much into our actual game, let's get a quick shout out to our corporate overlords, Dubby Energy Drink. Dubby Energy is the energy drink of the future, perfect for gamers because it is a jitterless boost to your day. It comes in powdered form. You mix it like Kool-Aid. You get these really cool shakers that you can mix them up in, mix them with water, or I don't know, whatever you like. I kind of like mixing them with the hard seltzers myself, just because I don't like flat drinks. I like a little bubbly to my beverage. So I like to add sometimes Sprite or sometimes seltzer, or sometimes hard seltzer like a Truly's or something like that. But either way, it's a wonderful, amazing energy boost that also doesn't give you the jitters. Perfect for gaming. It made from coffee fruit extract instead of coffee beans. I use it. Other members of Sputter Media use it. We do not advertise a product that we do not actually consume or endorse for real. If you want to try this, you can get 10% off your order and support the channel by going to W Energy and using coupon code SPUTTER at checkout. All right, so let us get a recap of what has happened so far, and I think because our the long pause that we had in shows from the last episode, that it might behoove us to do a more complete recap. And so let's go ahead and go all the way from waking up in the mortuary, but let's for that we will do everybody in the party gets inspiration.
Sounds good.
I love that.
Cool.
So the group woke up in a mortuary together, where they oh gosh.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Sola now?
Uh-oh. That wasn't me.
Can't tell if she, I thought she was thinking.
It didn't sound like technology either.
Yeah. Oh, her throat.
Oh.
So we woke up in mortuary. We were all
Yes.
naked
Yes.
on mortuary beds.
Yes.
There was some flirting involved and eyes given between Sola and some other people. So some more thievy looking people and a bard tried to look for gear. Sola does this so much better.
I know. She's the queen of recaps, and unfortunately her
Oh,
throat
God.
was
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Like, I was trying to talk and then something got stuck in my throat or something.
oh, you hate it when it happens.
Yeah.
All right. Pick it back up, Sola.
Uh,
You got this. We believe in you.
Back in the beginning, we woke up in a mortuary where we were all nude and bare, but we had our own blankets on us because we were on they're not beds.
Examination tables.
Examination tables, thank you. And we had a lovely floating skull companion just sitting there, with us in the room. We were all quick in agreement that after some talk that we're going to dip out of this mortuary as soon as possible when we learned from Mort that the overlords of the place didn't really care for fleshy types like we were. So they have a bit of conversation. I do believe it was Capella who first saw all of our gear and stuff. Everybody gets geared back up and we head down the halls. Archie was scouting at first, then he got hit by Jex and her golem and got knocked out with Dew. So we decided that we're going to move as a group because that's just smarter. We got into a fight where we actually beat Jex and got her golem for ourselves, named Arby's. We almost got
Couldn't believe
fried by Maurice the zombie.
Because he's got the meats.
But as Archie is steadily proving, he is truly our VIP as he saves us from incineration. And we're able to step out on the stairs smoothly into the beautiful Hello City of Sigil. And that
Amazingly,
was-
no one died in 2 near-death experiences in the first part. So.
There
That's
was
right.
close calls. Close calls.
Very close calls in that first round.
I'll
not
add
as
to
many-
the chamber that was going to kill us, which was like the fiery chamber.
That's right.
It was the cremation
Sola was
chamber,
gonna
right?
sneak in by herself, and we all just like lemmings just followed her into it. And we still got
Yeah.
out alive.
Yeah,
Still
that
got
was
out alive.
impressive. You fell into the trap, and then nobody died.
Archie is going to probably prove to be saving our lives constantly.
Mhm.
You're gonna make me blush.
And then, as we begin our travel into the beautiful city of Sigil, a rude tiefling bumps into Fleur, who immediately has Arby's grab him to teach him a lesson, which kind of spins us into meeting our guide Parissa, who is a goat centaur, so beautiful. I don't know. I didn't know how to spell her name, so my notes has parentheses, and I'm like, I don't know how to spell that. So what she is. So we're just gonna call her Parissa.
I can get that to you.
Thank you.
Well, Parissa is it's literally like Paris with an A, right?
A few moments later.
Did I do the damage yet? He deals? No, I didn't. There we go. Oh. All right, I'm gonna have to manual it.
Ooh, cool.
D10 plus 3 plus D8. Okay, so D8 plus 10 plus 3. You take
15.
That is, just so you know, 3 of it is lightning damage.
Yep, no worries.
And then I need a save.
Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, if the target is a large or smaller creature, it has the grappled condition. So no save, you are just grappled.
Alright.
And as long as you remain grappled, you take a D10 plus 3 lightning damage at the start of each of your turns.
Okay.
So this is they have an electric man catcher, and so yeah, it's basically like yeah, it's a taser lasso that they're using on you.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, so that was the Harmonium Peacekeeper. Next is the captain, who got pushed back a little bit. He is going to. It is going to target Capella, Dew, and Archie.
Oh.
What? Holy cow.
With the Dictate ability. The captain verbally commands up to 3 creatures it can see within 60 feet of itself. This magical command must be understandable to take an action or refrain from taking actions. For example, throw down your weapons. You must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or have the charmed condition for 1 minute, during which time you follow the captain's command. The effect ends early if you take damage or successfully complete the command. The command is surrender. Everybody make Capella, Dew, and Archie make a wisdom saving throw, please. Capella and Dew are both compelled. For the next minute, you guys are charmed and compelled to surrender to the captain.
Hey guys, I think this might be the right way, guys. If we surrender, they might know where we came from. I say this, you can't tell if I'm charmed or not.
Dew doesn't say anything. She's just gonna raise her hands and she smiles.
And then let's see if it recharges. Does he recharge? He does not. Okay, you can't use that next turn. That was his action. He just commanded you 3 to surrender. Capella and Dew, you guys are charmed, and for the next minute or until you complete the action, which is surrendering, i.e. you're about to get some cuffs thrown on you. All right, next is the Harmonium Peacekeeper. This one is going to move towards you, Dew, and is going to start putting cuffs behind your back. And given that you are charmed, you are not compelled in any way to resist.
Nah. She just smiles and she'll like flutter her eyes back at him. This is a fun way to play.
Mm-hmm. Arby's. It is Arby's' turn. Arby's was commanded to attack one of the peacekeepers.
Oh, Arby's!
This-
I believe in you, Arby's. Even though you're a construct.
I'm pretty sure it was this one that you commanded. This one was the one that came up after and then lassoed you.
Dave,
Yes?
yeah, I can hear you. Just you were cutting out for a second there.
I said this one was the one that you said that you were going to attack. Then this one came up later and lassoed you. So
Yeah, okay.
Arby's would follow the command and attack that one.
Okay, so it was that one. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see. Arby's. Features. Let's see. Multi-attack, which I believe is 2 slams.
I am pretty sure you're right. It is a 2 slam. Yep, 2 slam attacks.
Alright. It'd be 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Alright.
All right.
10 damage.
Got it.
And the other slam,
Nice.
another 18. to
Another
hit.
18 hits. For
Even more
14,
damage.
so 24 damage total.
Yep.
Holy crap. Strongest guy in our team. Just not even human.
That is
Well,
Arby's
Arby's
turn. Yes. Next is Archie. You were not charmed, but you see Capella and Dew are clearly look to be complying with the command.
I'm going to he's got his hands. I'm going to
You are in measurement tool, by the way.
yeah, I am just looking for the right place to go.
Got it.
That dictate, is that considered magical or is it
It is a magical compulsion, yes.
I come up here and float over Dew's shoulder, and I am once again going to target the harmonium captain.
Uh-huh.
And this time, I am going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp,
All right.
nice?
and I'm going to command him to suck it.
He saves.
And I'm going to use a portent to make his die roll an 11, so suck it.
What? Oh, what is your DC?
DC 15.
DC 15, so he needs to have at least a 4 strength on his save.
Yes.
He has a +7. He saves.
What?
Damn. Damn.
Strength is his
Oh,
proficiency.
God damn.
+7. Jesus Christ. All right.
So, does he
They
still
are the
take
bar.
Does he still take damage?
No.
Okay.
A bunch of bullshit.
Capella, you are charmed and compelled to surrender to the captain.
I'm like, guys, I think this is the right thing to do. They're the cops. Put my hands up, smiling.
You would be compelled to surrender to the captain, which means actually moving up to him.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yes.
I saunter over.
And he will slap some cuffs behind your back. You are now restrained, and so is, by the way, Sola restrained.
On his turn.
Okay.
Huh?
It's not his turn.
No, I know. He's using a reaction. That makes it Floor's turn. At the start of your turn, you just straight take a D10 plus 3 damage of electricity.
Yep.
Damn.
So 4 lightning damage. And now it is your turn.
Right.
And you are grappled.
Yep.
Well, they are trying to arrest you. It does seem like they are trying to take non-lethal measures.
That's okay. That's what I assumed. Okay.
So, let's see.
So yes, this is
All right.
this is not likely to be a fatal encounter,
Yeah.
regardless
I'm
of
gonna
how
go
it
ahead
turns
and
out, or at least not for
underroll
you.
I mean, their names are Harmonium Peacekeepers, right?
Yes, they are the Harmonium
It's-
Peacekeepers. This is the city guard.
I feel like the name is kind of a clue that they're good people.
Or at least not strictly evil.
Not strictly evil.
Arby's saves, so he doesn't get moved, but he go ahead and still deal the half damage to him. So 6.
Yep.
The other 2 save, or no, one of them fails. Which one failed?
There we go.
Ah! Okay, this is gonna be funny. The one that failed, the one that gets pushed back, is the one holding you, so you're going with him.
Damn, I was
You're-
hoping that would break the grapple.
No, you're coming with him. You get pulled that way. But
Alright.
Nice.
And let's see.
He pulled you like 2 blocks.
Yeah, I'll end my turn by commanding Arby's to attack the guy that's on me.
is it an action or a bonus action to give the command? Hold on, let me double check that. I believe it was one or the other. Should say on the control rod.
Let's see. I do not see the control rod in my inventory.
Okay, I never put that in your inventory. Bad, Dave. Okay, let me... I got it.
Is it equivalent to the Rod of Rulership? Constitution saving throws if you want to maintain concentration.
Okay, so you do have to maintain concentration for it. Interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
So you need a
there's
concentration saving
recharges.
throw then for the damage you took.
Yeah. Let's see. Con save. There we go.
What's the
Yep.
DC? Oh, the DC would be the
should
damage
be,
you took. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, so
Yeah.
that was your Thunder Wave. That was your turn. Next is this one, who is going to also throw an Electrified Man Catcher on you with advantage.
He's a man catcher.
And it misses. Oh, even with advantage, I missed. Damn. All right, Do. You are grappled, restrained. You can't do shit.
Hot.
But you do get to. Oh, Capella, both you. I forgot this. You do get to try and make a save to break out of the charm at the end of your turns. I forgot that for you, Capella.
Oh snap! All right.
But you're already cuffed.
Yep.
But you
So,
are no
what's
longer charmed.
I had to
So
change my mind. They might not know the. Run!
Sola, you are restrained and grappled and cuffed, and also get to now make a new wisdom saving throw. And you are still charmed. You are still compelled to comply.
She is just smiling.
Okay, this peacekeeper is going to just start pulling you at half speed. and dashing over here.
30 feet.
They are starting to gather their suspects.
When the charm goes off, can I shout to Archie, "Fly, you fool! Get a lawyer!"
All right.
I mean,
this
with 13
one,
gold.
This one. Is going to try and take on the golem. The captain is going to try and take on the golem. He gets 3 blade attacks.
Three blade. Jeez, one's not enough.
First attack deals 26 damage to Archie, or to Arby's.
Uh-huh.
Second attack hits and deals. The flesh golem is not as much of a concern for, oh, dang it. That one did no damage.
Nice. Good job, Arby's.
And third attack.
Respect to people's properties. Jeez.
Deals no damage. And this is where the, wait, hold on a sec. So why did it deal damage the first time?
Input the damage manually for the first one.
That's why. This guy does not have a. Is his blade considered magical? Hold on. Oh, okay, his blade is considered magical. He should have been taking all of that damage, but wasn't for some reason. Oh, I know why. Fuck. It's because it's lightning damage. Arby's is healing the lightning damage back when he takes it.
Okay.
He has lightning absorption.
That's
Flash golems.
Nice.
Lightning absorption.
Good job, Arby's. So 0 damage? He takes 0 damage?
Whenever the
Not only
golem is
that,
subjected
he
to
heals
lightning damage, it
damage.
takes no damage and instead regains a number of hit points equal to the lightning damage dealt. So what was happening was the lightning damage was negating the blade damage. It was just healing back from the. So he did blade. Yeah, that's why I did more. I did more damage. Or I did the damage the first time when he actually input it. But yeah, you should have been. Yeah, Arby's should not be taking any damage. This captain is realizing he's fucked.
Okay.
He does not have a weapon against this golem other than dropping you. But okay, let's. Now he's gonna see if his dictate refreshes. Recharges. It does not. Fuck. Okay. All right. This peacekeeper is going to start dragging Dew. Compliantly. Over. Yeah. And you guys see a wagon pulling up, and they're gonna start loading Dew, Capella, and Fleur into it. Archie and Arby's are the only ones not captured at this point. It is Arby's turn. Arby's will follow the last command given.
Yeah. Which was to attack the one that was on me.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Which means that would be he would provoke attacks of opportunity, but because they're dealing lightning damage, we're just gonna fucking yeah.
So,
Alright.
what you're saying is that because we got Arby's with us, he could turn the tide. He could win.
Well, yes and no, because you guys are captured, and if he keeps fighting, it's not going to be good for Fleur.
Okay.
Let's slam.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Misses.
11 to hit.
Misses.
Secondary.
Uh-huh.
A 10 to hit.
Misses.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that will end Arby's turn.
Yep, that brings it to Archie. What are you doing? The rest of your friends are basically fucking... They can't do shit.
Yeah,
I'm a
no
lawyer.
kidding.
Surrender is an
Invisibility on
option.
myself. Surrender is bullshit. Invisibility.
Hey! The one that got away. The one that got away.
I'll end my turn.
All right.
Oh. If you had a
Floor,
bonus action, right?
the people holding you are vehemently, verbally trying to convince you to call off your golem, or this will escalate to lethal force.
Jeez.
Fine. Arby's, stand down.
All right, you use a bonus action to command Arby's to stand down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this Harmonium Peacekeeper is going to try and grab you, Archie.
Well, he can't see him.
Archie's not invisible.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
he
All right.
casted invisibility.
Oh, I forgot you cast. I missed the invisibility bit. Okay, so they're just gonna assume you got away, and they're going to start loading, Dewan, Capella, and Fleur up onto the van. The captain takes the control rod from you, Fleur, and then commands the flesh golem to take itself to the what's the name of the harmonium? The barracks. The name to return to the harmonium barracks and submit itself to evidence.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna use prestidigitation to soil the captain's clothes and make it smell like shit.
Sure. It is that he starts smelling and the city is getting worse and worse every day. The three of you are loaded onto a paddy wagon of sorts and are being taken to the barracks. Archie, I assume you are invisibly following. Or
yeah, why not?
I'm just curious how this is playing out.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, how long does your invisibility last? 10 rounds, right?
An hour.
Oh, an hour.
Whoa.
Excellent. Cool.
Yep, 1 hour.
Okay,
That's a long time.
So you guys will you will still be invisible when they make it to the barracks, which is where the fuck is the barracks? The city is so huge.
By the way, the first
There it
15
is.
minutes I want to lockpick my handcuffs, but I'll still pretend like I'm still cuffed.
I will give you guys the opportunity to do some stuff like that when we return from our break. Let me just go ahead and move you guys over to the barracks.
Look at this in a perfect cross.
Sorry, Archie. I'm only built for attacking.
I wink at you.
All
Not
right.
your fault.
So let's go ahead and go to a little bit of a break, and we will come back and aftermath your guys' arrest.
Yep, sounds good.
Alright. We're gonna pause the recording, or we're just going to...
I'm gonna put up the break screen, but I'm not gonna pause recording, so we will actually have the break in our recording. But
Nice.
I'm gonna mute now and see you guys in 10 minutes. All right, we are back, and when we last left our intrepid adventurers, they had just gotten arrested by the Harmonium Peacekeepers of Sigil and escorted in a paddy wagon to the high courts. Arby's was told to march himself to the barracks and turn himself in to evidence. So he is somewhere in the barracks, and you guys are in the high courts. And then we have Archie, who was invisibly following the Harmonium officers as his friends were escorted to legal proceedings. So before we get to Archie and what's going to go on with him outside, you, Capella, said you wanted to attempt to pick your locks. So you guys are not in normal manacles. In fact, you are in dimensional shackles. So let me bring those.
So I got two questions. Can I lock these? And one is, how many attempts do I get? Because it's a long trip, right? It's hours long.
You are going to have one attempt. So whatever your roll is your attempt to pick on the journey.
Okay. Sola, can you roll for me, please? Oh, what am I going for? What am I?
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, they are not pickable. I apologize. So, any creature with dimensional shackles may use an action to remove them. Once every 30 days, the bound creature can make a strength athletics check. On a success, the creature breaks free and destroys the shackles. So, these are not pickable, they are magical, but you can try and break out with a athletics check.
Let's try that. I got an athletics +2. Thanks, Sola.
12 does not meet the DC.
Right. Worth a try.
So you try and break free. You try and break free of your magical binds while inside the wagon, and you struggle against them to no avail.
Am I still charmed?
No, that has worn off.
Can I try to break mine, Brian?
You can.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, she's got a way higher athletics.
I would hope so for a fighter.
Oh,
16 plus 7.
23 is not high enough to break the shackles. Also, you can only attempt this once every 30 days.
Yep.
Okay, really
Gotta
strong
try.
line. Got it.
Oh yeah.
Noted. 23 didn't? Holy cow.
23 didn't. Fleur, are you going to make the attempt?
Yeah, sure. Let's see, a natural 20. Oh, no nat 20.
That doesn't do it, I'm afraid. So you guys are all thoroughly locked. And Archie, just as your invisibility is starting to wear off and the high courts and your friends are being offloaded in front of the high courts, you duck off into a small alley nearby where you can still see your friends in front of the courthouse, but you are not necessarily seen, your tiny little self.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait till we get there and recast it.
Behind you, a harmonium guard, or what appears to be a harmonium guard, taps you on your tiny shoulder and says, "Excuse me."
Okay, explain how this is going down.
You're hiding in an alley. You're staring across, looking at your friends who are about to be processed, and a guard or somebody dressed in harmonium guard armor comes up right behind you and taps you on the shoulder.
I was just going to recast it when we got to the location.
I know. Some things can see invisibility.
Okay, I just give up.
You put your hands in the air as if to surrender, and he says, "No, I'm on your
I
side."
put my hands in the air.
Oh. Okay. Well, fine. Describe how you surrender.
I just give up.
Okay, you give up. And this guard tells you, "No, wait. I'm not with the harmonium. This is just a disguise." He does a little twist of his ring, and the harmonium garb drops. You see in front of you instead an elf who looks like an elven woman who looks... I'm going to put an image of her in lore for you guys. So this is her. This is her. Sorry, him. It is a him. My bad. Oh, sorry. There. They use they them pronouns. My bad. So this is Josbert. They introduce themselves using this ring, which functions as a hat of disguise. The human-looking, tall, burly guard of the harmonium drops away to a thin, frail, pale white elf.
Who are you supposed to be?
All I can tell you now is that I'm a friend.
Okay.
My name is Pharaoh. But she twists her ring again. Once again, looks like the big hulking man, human, and says, "But when I look like this, you can call me Josbert Plum."
No, it's...
So, go ahead and give me an Arcana check, Archie. It's very obvious to you that this person, as they twist their ring, the ring is functioning exactly as a hat of disguise. So whoever this is, they are sneaky and saying that they are a friend.
Okay, you've convinced me. Hi, friend.
Okay, if captured, which you guys are. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sneak in, disguised as one of the Harmonium officers. And we, together, will find a key, unlock your friends, and free them. I have a place where you will be safe.
Why were they arrested in the first place?
From what I have heard, you all are guilty of violating the laws of the multiverse. You should not even be here. You should not even exist. And many factions believe this to be a threat.
Are these, like, laws documented somewhere?
They tend to ebb and flow with the needs of the stability of the multiverse.
So
And-
whatever we say they are. Got it.
And I work for somebody who tries to create some stability in the chaos.
You create multiversal stability in the chaos.
We try to create stability for ourselves in the chaos.
We?
There's plenty more to discuss, but first we need to focus on getting your friends safe before they are tried and sent into the maze, into the prison, never to return. Crimes against the multiverse tend to not be treated very well here, nor are they judiciously or fairly adjudicated.
I don't suppose you happen to have a key for those cuffs on your guardly self.
I assume they put some dimensional shackles on them. I have something for that.
Well, lead the way.
All right. So I think this is a good place to call the session. Next time, we will open on a prison break.
I feel like every episode we're trying to break out of something. Mortuary,
There's-
library.
Now you're gonna break out of the holding cell of a courthouse.
Yeah.
This is Multiverse of Madness, also known Madness of Multiverse, also known as Prison Break.
And may I remind you, right? The nickname for Sigil is the Cage.
Oh shit!
So, yes,
How appropriate.
because nobody comes in or goes out without the Lady of Pain's permission.
Basically, we came in without permission.
You came into existence without permission.
Just trying to breathe over here.
I
I
know.
want to speak to the 3FP.
So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the next episode of Madness of the Multiverse, and hopefully we will have some ironed out technical issues and make this much smoother as we solve the issues that came up today. But we love you. Thank you for watching, and until next time. And don't forget to tune in to the Sputter Games on Tuesday nights, and I look forward to announcing when we will be getting ready on Cyber Nights Season 2. A lot of exciting things happening here on Sputter.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Big fan chat.
Thanks everyone. Happy birthday, Dave.
Thank you. Yes.